Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to do a beautiful blonde sombre, and summer is upon us, so I know you guys will be getting a lot of requests for this in the salon. As you can see from the beginning video footage, Corey had a lot of really warm tones in her hair. Even her ends were this really buttery, pretty blonde. And not to say that color wasn't pretty, it was actually really beautiful, but she really wanted me to bump out that color and make her as platinum blonde, ashy as possible. So here's the lineup. I'm using 40 volume in one bowl and 20 volume in another. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to make sure that I use 40 volume on the darkest part and then 20 just on the ends, because she's already so light on the ends. We don't have to use anything stronger than that. I always put pH bonder in everything when it comes to bleach. I just don't even mess around with not using it, and I highly recommend Redken's pH bonder. It's been such a great product, and it's so much more affordable than Olaplex. So here I'm just showing you guys the weave pattern I'm doing, and I also wanted to point out that my foils, why I'm folding them in 3 different sections, is to keep the ends secluded from the top root area, which is 40 volume. So that's going to protect her ends from touching that lightener and make sure that it's not lifting too much or interacting with that developer at all, because we don't want anything to happen to her ends, like any damage or anything like that. So I also use 2 different colored brushes in my bowls, if that will help you guys keep organized. I know when I mix the same lightener in the same type of tray and I look down and all of a sudden I'm like, oh crap, like which one was which one? Just use 2 different brushes there, and that'll really help you guys stay organized and not panic when you're going to do these lightening processes. So here I'm taking that lightener and I'm totally saturating everything. Like, make sure you guys do that, especially with these highlights. Don't take too thick of sections. You'll see such a difference in the way the hair lightens and how much evenly it lightens. And I'm also doing back-to-back sections of weave and slice. So if you've been watching my tutorials, mostly I've been doing a straight weave pattern all the way back with my highlights, and I still love that, but I really wanted to give this a shot on Corey because she did want such a dramatic difference, and her root is so grown out. I thought it would be great to completely lighten her. So when you take a weave, you're doing a much more dramatic type of look. So just keep that in mind when your clients are talking to you and giving that consultation. If they really do want to see a lot of lightness and a bigger difference, definitely try to do like more slices and weaves together. You're gonna really like the result. So here on the side, I did a face frame foil, and now I'm just doing the same pattern all the way back to the end of her back head area, and I'm just doing those really, really thin weaves and slices, and I'm just wrapping those foils in those 3 sections just like I did on the top. And what I really like to do, and I've seen a lot of hair stylists do on their videos, is when you do weaves, you don't always have to have a perfect section every time. They don't have to be the same, you know, like weave pattern or thickness. Like, if you switch it up, the hair is gonna look more natural. So don't be afraid of making them look super thick in one section and then do like a really fine, like heavy one, because hair, that's what it does. It just naturally lifts in different places and in different ways. So I really do like that, and I find that it gives a very natural result. So moving on to the other side, same exact thing. I did that face frame right in the front, and now I'm going to keep doing those slices and weaves all the way back to the back of her scalp. Okay, so once you finish the sides, we're gonna move on to the back, and Corey really likes to have depth everywhere. She doesn't want it to be totally blown out blonde. So I went halfway up the head and started her foils, and that just ensures that she's gonna have that really pretty depth on the bottom, and we're gonna still have that PC blonde area at the top. So I'm still doing weaves and slices, and I'm also using 40 volume at the root, and at the ends I'm still using 20 volume. I didn't change any of that. And now what I'm going to do is take 5N and processing solution, and I'm going to apply that from the roots to the mids, and then I'm going to use whatever I had left in the bowl, the 40 volume with pH bonder. I'm just going to tip the ends, and that's going to pop those ends and make sure that any tone of gold or brassiness is totally getting kicked out. And I let that sit for about 15 minutes. And then what I want you guys to know is rinsing is so important when you do these colors. So don't take the foils out when you get them back to the bowl, and make sure you completely rinse out the root and all of the dark color first, and then you want to go back, take the foils out, and rinse out the lightener, and then you can shampoo as normal. And now what I'm doing is her root blend, and this is what makes these look so pretty. It's taking the time to do a nice color melt right after you're done shampooing. And what I used was 5N and 6GB, and I'm just applying it just like I would do a root touch-up. And then I'm going to take a wide tooth comb and I'm going to brush it all the way through and do different angles and different ways, because it's just going to make it blend more naturally, and it's going to take that 5N 6GB and kind of make it a little less strong through the middle, and then it's just going to make it blend really pretty. And now I just shampooed and conditioned her as normal, and I'm going to rough dry and style her really fast with my beautiful Elcom blow dryer. And this is the final result, guys. It's such a pretty color. I love how it turned out. She has the most beautiful hair to begin with, but I really love this tone on her. It's like this baby blonde on the ends and all of these beautiful highlights, but it's blended. It doesn't look stripy. As you can see, even though we did those huge slices, it still looks like it's just like a natural highlight root blend, and your clients are gonna love this, especially for summer. So let me know in the comments if you guys try something like this and what you think, and also let me know if you have any other questions. Thank you so much for watching. I will be bringing you guys another tutorial soon, and let me know what you want to see. Thanks guys, love you, bye!